All right, I'm gonna start this day off August 28th. I'm basically starting this day off August 28th. I expect an apology to come from the state of California and from the governor of California about a billboard that was approved making comments about Texas and Uvalde and about how Texas lost or some kind of thing about don't move to Texas, the Texas miracle died and Uvalde and all that stuff, that billboard. They approved, we have photos of that billboard. And there's going to be lawsuits drawn. And the great state of California is going to change coming up here in 2030. The days, and listen, California, the days of the Western gold rush are far, far over. Let me instruct Californians on what they're living on. California is a desert. All the palm beaches that we're taking to California are man-made, meaning the Palm Beach itself is made by nature, but it was brought to California. The palm tree is not natural in California. The palm tree was brought there for decoration purposes. You are living on a desert. You're going to feel the effects of that desert in 2030. You have taken the sign down, and I appreciate that. Do not make comments about the slaughtering of children anywhere in the world, especially in Texas. Thank you for taking the billboard down, and have a good day. Now, about the insulting Uvalde sign, about the children that were slaughtered in Uvalde that's coming out of California, I think that's an insult, and they need to change that billboard or take it down. And thank you for taking that billboard down, because I know the billboard's taken down. Now, here's another message I'd like to say to California. Come to Texas. Come here. We have all kinds of stuff here in Texas to help you. You're welcome here in Texas. Any Californian that wants to move here in Texas is welcome. We've got wonderful supermarkets, beautiful churches. If you like church, beautiful churches all over the state of Texas. Beautiful long fields that just never end. Horizons. We have beaches here. We have a mountain. We have a very large mountain in Texas. It's actually larger than all the mountains in California. If you go to the border of Mexico, there's a mountain there that's massive, huge mountain. We have mountains. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I know you can hike there. I don't know about skiing, but that mountain is actually larger than all the mountains in Maine. This one mountain that we have in Texas. We have canyons in Texas. Beautiful, long, you wouldn't even understand, long roads that go on forever. Beautiful place. Filming locations like crazy. Wonderful movies have been made in Texas. If you're in a Californian and you're thinking, hey, I should move to Texas, you are welcome. We welcome you here. We love you, California, but take that billboard down. Okay? We do not welcome insults about the loss of life of innocent children. And I'm highly offended as a Texan to see that sign and how it's posted and you publish that. Now, I lived in California for a while. I chose myself to leave, okay? I made the decision myself to leave California. Take the billboard down, and if you'd like to move here, you are very, very welcome. Now, for the person that made that billboard, it's over for you. You were the person that made the billboard. If you come to Texas, I would suggest you go to the nearest church and ask for forgiveness. Now, other than that, have a wonderful day and come along with me and welcome to the Please Subscribe Show. On the Please Subscribe Show, we learn a whole lot of things. And here is the co-creator of the Please Subscribe Show. I'm Cole.
I'm Linda.
And Linda's on the phone. What are you on the phone for? She's on the phone with customer service. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that if you're from California You're welcome to move here all you want. Like I said, we have beautiful, beautiful structure. We have swamps here. We even have forest, wonderful forest. We have mountains. We have the most powerful thing known to man. We have God. And God watches over you. And you're welcome to come here, find yourself a great church. There's all types of things to do, canyons to explore, all kinds of stuff that you can do. So just come along if you're from California. Now remember, I used to live in California and I chose to leave. And welcome to the Please Subscribe Show.
August 28th, here we go.
All right, it's August 28th and we're starting our day off at with the Please Subscribe Show. And I am Cole.
I'm Linda.
And here we go. Come along with us on this great adventure. So I can't use a lot of this, but I can certainly sample it. Well, there's Fort Worth on a Sunday afternoon. Kind of makes me more glad to be a Texan today, because when you have a home and you live somewhere for a very long time, and then you see a horrible sign from another state that always doesn't really represent the right values, it makes you love your home more because of that little persecution. And I know what a billboard can do, especially a couple of billboards. And it makes me quite upset that they would lash out at a state that doesn't really do that to other states. And I don't think one state has the right to badmouth another state, but I know that it happens. You know, all these people, Texas is nothing but a bunch of hillbillies, rednecks. That's not true. There's a lot of intelligent people in Texas, and there's a lot of people that have invented a lot of things. Like, for example, the microchip was developed in Dallas. But it makes me mad. I've been mad since I saw that billboard. You know, they should really take that down, because families are recovering from that. It gives mixed messages to people and families in California, which they don't want to look at it. And they can just go up there and they can paint over it. People have done that. People have painted over billboards before. And, you know, if something horrible happened, let's just say this, right? Let's say right after 9/11, and then there are all these horrible billboards that had gone up, you know, blaming it on New York, you know. People would be upset, and I'm sure the government would get behind it and remove those billboards, because it's not patriotic. It's horrible, you know, to say horrible things like that and put it on a billboard, California, to say things about Uvalde and stuff. I really think that they should really need to rethink that. It really makes me upset. You know, I voice my opinion about those kinds of things. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's artistic. And, you know, when I was in California, I had to put up with a lot of stuff. I put up with a lot of crap. And you do have to do that when you're there. But God, man, I mean, God, have some class. It's like California's lost a lot of their class. The old days of the Hollywood classicism, like Joan Crawford, all the way to Marlon Brando, all that stuff's gone. You know, a lot of California's lost their class. And I hope that their governor apologizes to Texas and makes a public apology about those billboards. I know those billboards will get some attention, and I know people are making money off of it. So it's art, I say. I see it now. So it's an artistic expression. Very clever. What's interesting about all this sickness that's been going on, you know, and everyone's worried about healthcare. Did you know if you actually sacrifice a little bit of yourself, a little bit of your time, even a little bit of your money, it actually helps you in a health way. It actually physically helps you to sacrifice part of yourself to help another person. But people are so wound up in themselves that's why they end up faltering and depending on something like healthcare. Now, I'm not against healthcare. I have gone through the Christian Science Church, and I do believe that a lot of sickness you have to buy into. And I think healthcare has gotten ridiculous. I really do. I think the whole healthcare thing is ridiculous. I think a lot of doctors out there are hurting people to to profit. And I think a lot of that's going on in the healthcare system and has been going on since Shakespeare's time. They used to put leeches on people, okay? And they'd actually make money off this. They profited off this. People would pay people tons of money to put leeches all over them so they could suck the bad demons out of their soul, or they could get rid of the bad blood, you know? So I think we're lost in the medical field. And I don't think medical science is caught up. I don't think they're advanced. But boy, people will sit there and talk about how advanced this medicine's going to work, and this is going to help you, and this is going to cure you, and it's a tonic water, you know? It's snake oil. And it's all in the health care. You know, I ran from possibly profiteering off healthcare. I was offered a job to be in banker's life, and I ran from it immediately. I said, no, absolutely not, never, not in a million years. These are people that would take old ladies to banks and suck them dry right out of their money so they could open up inequities, pretending like it was a part of a healthcare plan. That's why healthcare is one of the top, pharmaceuticals is one of the top resources of making money. So is real estate, and so is government and the flow of regular privatized money. Those are the three top ones. And healthcare can be snake oil. I ran from it. I said, absolutely not. I will not profit from this. I will not download your app. I will not be any part of banker's life. And I moved on from it. And I don't know if I ever really talked about that in my banker's life thing. But the reason why is because I don't think it's right to really ask anybody to be part of a healthcare program. I don't think you have to be a part of it. I don't think it's sanctioned. I don't think it's something that you have to have, because that can become very dangerous for society to make people, have to follow some kind of healthcare plan. I just don't believe in it. I do believe in the Christian Science Church, though. I think that a lot of things that Eddie Baker Mary talked about are true. And I do believe in stuff like that. The reason why I'm talking about this today is because there's too many people out there that put all their eggs in one basket of healthcare. They think all they need in life is healthcare, and that's not true. All they need in life is God. Some strange things that you see while doing this type of work. I'm always aware of the squirrels. Oh, he has a little hole. That's cool. He's got this little hole right here in the fence that he gets through. Right about there. That's the hole that the squirrel made to get through. Can't really see it, but it's the chain link fence messed up right there. Well, he took off quick though. He ran it right across here. This place is really cool. It's like a wing and grill, best wings in Phillytown. It's got buffaloes on it, or at least a buffalo. That sandwich looks pretty scrumptious. It comes with wings, and then there's some French fries, and looks like jumbo shrimp, some kind of Cajun rice thing, a burger. There's like a Philly cheesesteak. I don't know what that is. Some kind of wing thing right there. Looks pretty good. Another wonderful delivery.
So I'm at tail end of a Whataburger. It's the best, probably one of the best hamburger joints in the universe, really. I mean, nation, international. There's no better hamburger place in the world, other than maybe Burger Street. But Whataburger, you can see the sign here. They do a little rock garden right here. I just wanted to pick out their little rock garden. And if you look here, this is the smaller rocks. Then they have a larger rock right here. It's pretty cool. You can see people ordering there. You kind of see it. I'll pull up later and show some other stuff about Whataburger. But they're, you know, they're classy. The guy that invented it, the guy that came up with Whataburger, he ended up dying. What ended up happening was he had a Cessna. It was a private personal plane. He took off going, I think, like almost 100 feet in the air, engine failure, and that puppy went right down, smashed with his partner. Him and his partner died together. But his main goal in life, this dude's main goal in life, was to create a hamburger that could fit in both your hands. It's no joke. He was a no-joke hamburger salesman. Harmon Dobson. I know some McDonald's do it, but they have a 2-lane system. So you have lane A, which is over here, the one I'm in. Hey, I'm gonna try out lane B right over here. See if they're, I don't know why nobody's trying lane B. I think I'm the only one that tried lane B. Can y'all hear me okay? Give them some time. Gotta show, oh, there they are. Apparently they said I could just pull forward. This is lane B. So nobody else was in lane B. I was like, well, I'll just jump into lane B. There's the Whataburger sign right there. The best Whataburger. Well, it's not the best Whataburger. It's the best burger. It's the best burger internationally. It's better than any burger in California, Florida, New York, anywhere. It's this place right here. It is the very best burger place ever invented by Harmon Dobson, who died in a private airline. Well, it was a private Cessna. Still an air. Well, I guess it wasn't really an airline. It was a private airplane that he died in. Drop off this precious Whataburger. Make sure it's in there okay. All right. Make sure this is delivered to their door safely. Oh, as good as you can get, Jack Nichols. I hope this is it. Oh, that's cool. I watched most of Roger Waters' This Is Not a Drill. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. He has this one section he dedicates. He dedicates like this one song to all these different types of people. He dedicates partial to the Paranoids, which I thought was funny. He's kind of comical. It's not going old school Pink Floyd, but he does play Pink in it, which I think is kind of cool because he brings up that whole Pink Floyd The Wall theater kind of thing into the atmosphere of the concert. Roger Waters is pretty talented. You got to realize this guy's like very old. He's like in his 70s or something. He's a very old dude. But his mother, the song Mother, I don't know if they played that on This Is Not a Drill. He's pretty serious. He's a pretty serious musician. Still out there touring with all his friends and everything. It's great. All right, we're dealing with Hurricane Harbor. It's about 7:14 p.m. right now, so we don't see anybody there. And this is tail end of the summer, so I don't know if it's still going on. It's a seasonal place. That used to be the Dostuca right there. It would go straight down. I want to say it was different when I was growing up. It didn't go out as far and then come down. It mostly just kind of went straight down like that and then went around. They probably changed it because it was too rough. I haven't seen those right there. I have no idea what those are. And then that's the space one way over here. So it's, I don't know, it's like kind of got like a space theme. And you ride down, it has like, I think it might have music or something. I don't really remember. It does make a weird sound. But anyway, that's pretty much what used to be Wet and Wild, but now is Hurricane Harbor. Tail end of Hurricane Harbor right here past the spaceship ride is that's where Six Flags is right here. And right now, from what rumors I have, is that it's only open on weekends. So I don't know, it's very strange. They did, probably because of Corona-19 and maybe the heat. There was major heat waves this year. Hopefully next year will be better. And then of course they have Halloween. They're gonna have Halloween there. They've changed the name of what it's called though. They have like an event thing. I think they actually have a haunted house. Oh yeah, it's running right now. Superman's running right now. That's right, it is Sunday, it's the weekend. There's actually, yeah, you can see Superman running.